Hey, hey, hey. Come on in and join me. This is Terry Ann Hyman, the Empowered Spirit Show, Energy Focus for the Week. Come on in and join me. I'm over here on Facebook in the Empowered Spirit Circle on my Natural Forces Duty page. And here I am. Going to go live on Instagram as well. Come on in and join me. Let's take a few minutes. Check in on the Energy Focus for the Week. All right, hitting the live button. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know you're here. Hey, what is going on? Terry Ann Hyman here. The Empowered Spirit Show, my energy focus for the week. So much is going on in the cosmos. It's just really, so much is alive out in the universe right now. It really is. Hey, Ernest, welcome, welcome. So just kind of starting with the podcast for the week. It was really fun. I had to change it up. If you have missed Dr. Lissa Rankin, that's an amazing podcast. Her book, Sacred Medicine, talking about our healthcare system. I was super vulnerable. I even cried on the show. Check it out, last week's. Now, this week, we had so much fun on the Empowered Spirit Show this week. Oh my gosh, we had so many guests. First and foremost, look at this book. Look at this book. It's huge. It is beautiful, and it's all like vegan, delicious, the art, the pictures. Oh my gosh. Peace, Love, and Vegetables, Recipes for Conscious Living, Marcella Benson. And we talk about, one of the things I really loved was talking about generational recipes. Like, like my eating's changed. Last year, Thanksgiving, the only thing I could eat in the dressing was really the celery and the onions, right? It's like, okay, can't make dressing that way. She's actually gotten my family recipe and is going to help me transition that recipe so that I still bring the love forward, but it's much healthier. Not all that like cornbread and stuffing, all that kind of stuff. But her book is beautiful. She talks about how to set up your kitchen, sprouting, amazing recipes. We had some fun making a few of them. We actually made something just in time for Passover. Going to try it again. It was a horseradish spread. It was delicious. It was made with sunflower seeds, so it was really delicious. We made another mushroom. We made a really good Asian vegetable dish. So many recipes in there. Check it out. We talk about generational healing. She's done amazing work with diabetes. She's one of Gabriel Cousin's students. So we had Gabriel Cousin on. Actually, it was almost 2 years ago. I looked that up. But all the work that he's done and passed on to her, her art, her beauty, the book is just really beautiful. Check it out. Check out the podcast. You can find it on all your favorite podcast platforms. So just ask your Alexa, play the Empowered Spirit Show. All right, you'll get that. We also talked to a bunch of women. We actually had 3 out of the 11 or 13. Elevate Your Voice, brand new book. It hit bestseller about women coming forward, collaborating, sharing their stories, talking about it. Beautiful book. April Pertuas from the Light Beamers. That's how I know them. Check it out. And we also talked to Stacy Shapiro this week, using EFT and hypnosis to get really deep within for your manifesting. It was really great. That's in the Advanced Healers Play Group. Great play group. You can find them on Facebook as well as the Light Beamers. Definitely. So much happening on the Empowered Spirit Show. So check it out. Check out the podcast as well as the live streams as well. So this week, all right, this is a big week out there in the world of cosmos. It really is. We're moving towards a full moon, all right? We're definitely moving towards that full moon on Saturday the 16th. It's traditionally called the pink moon. How beautiful. Check it out. Notice my hair, a little pink in there. Shout out to Forecast, who is also one of our sponsors on the Empowered Spirit Show. Thank you, Forecast. You can find them, forecastsalon.com. So this full moon coming up is really, really magical. It's really big. It sandwiches in between the 2 new moons we're having at the beginning and the end of the month. It really has a lot of energy into it. I always remember this moon associated with Passover, the freedom. We come into the holidays, Easter. So there's so much energy going on. But before we get to the full moon, what all the astrologers that I've been listening to are talking about is on April 12th, we have this conjunction with Jupiter and Neptune. All right, their first conjunction in 13 years, their first meetup in Pisces. Many are calling April 12th, I've been hearing like Spirit Day, because Jupiter is the planet of hopes and Neptune is the planet of dreams. Hopes and dreams, opening up, all the work you've been doing from the winter, all that shedding of the skin as you come into the April, into the spring. Here we go, put it out there. Anything is possible. It really is so much shifting in the cosmos. Now, you may feel a little bit of like, oh, I want to do this, and all of a sudden you're over here. You may feel that because there is a lot, and that always happens in the full moon anyway. But with these two planets coming together and moving through this energy, we've had a lot of energy hitting on the nodes. The nodes have to deal with our purpose in life and our comfort zone, when we want to hang out. Now, if you really want to know where this is going to affect you, check out Mandy Ray. Love Mandy. She did a live stream on it. You can find her on Instagram or anywhere. And she talks about each sign, where this is hitting in each of the rising signs for your chart. Or just get your own chart read. One or the other, but there is a lot of opportunity coming up. Staying grounded, staying focused. Really, the spiritual full moon is coming in. This is where it really does pay to have a spiritual practice. You have that foundation, and this is just going to allow you to be grounded in that foundation and expand. It has such a beautiful energy. All of that energy, that dreamy Pisces that Jupiter and Neptune are moving into, and Jupiter's got that expansion and good fortune, and Neptune is dreamy. What are your dreams? What is it that you really want to see come forward for you? And so that's really what is important this month. Now, also this full moon is sandwiched in between those two new moons. We had a new moon. Of course, it kind of depends on where you live, but a new moon at the beginning of the month, April 1st. We have a new moon at the ending of the month, April 30th, and that is an eclipse moon. So this full moon is the first full moon of spring. It sits in between that energy. Light is building. So much possibility coming forward. It's a really, really great time to really expand. Hey, you guys. Hey, Hanagi. Hey, Intuitive Woman's in the house. Hello, Tina. Hey, Maris. Yes. So it really is a very big expanding energy going on right now. And that's why we do this work. That's why we have our spiritual practice. All right, I don't know where I'd be without my spiritual practice over the winter. Dark Night of the Soul. It kept leading me back to my practice. Kept leading me back to asking the questions. We just finished an amazing 21-day Radiant Light Challenge in my new energy app. Ask me about my energy app. I'd love to talk about that. And there were some really great results. And for me, what I was focusing on was my health. And I learned so much about my health, so much about what I could do to make it better. I am in such a different place than I was 3 weeks ago. Your spiritual practice really matters, all right, because this is that kind of energy that we're moving into. Anything's possible, anything. So holding your focus in what you want, and if you know what you want and not being distracted, maybe you sometimes need to be a little distracted to shift a little bit that. We always say spirit loves amusement, right? So sometimes we have that amusement to allow us to find the things that we really are searching for. So that energy is coming up as we move through this week. So April 12th, Tuesday, we're going to call that the Spirit Day. All right, lots of beautiful energy coming forward. Where can you expand and shine your light? Definitely check out Mandy Ray's podcast or live stream where she goes through each of the signs, and that'll tell you where that focus is for you. And then as we get towards Friday night, I know, is the first night of Passover, and that moon comes in, and it's big and it's full. They always talked about the moon guiding the Jewish people out of Israel under the light of the moon, and that's when they left, and that's what this holiday is about, religious freedom. Freedom to be and who you want to choose and how you want to believe. And then we're followed right into Easter. Renewal, birth, Christ consciousness. All of this energy is just opening up for all of us. So what is your belief? What is your faith? What is your truth? What is guiding you from your heart? Not the physical stuff, not the world out there in the material world. What is guiding you from that God spot within you? So it is a lot of big energy this week. Really guiding yourself into being grounded. Allow yourself to dream. That's where creativity comes in. I was listening to Brene Brown's new book, and she talks about like when you're bored, when you feel like, oh, I don't know, I'm bored, that's when you go into that dreamy energy, and that's where so many ideas come from. Expand your mind, expand your creativity and how you show up in the world and what you're doing. Infinite possibility is all around us this week as we open up to the light, your light, and bring that energy together. All right, forecast for the week. It really is a lot of fun. It really is. And I say that mostly because I've done so much work. All right, I really have. Just really digging in. What's going on, Tara? Asking the questions. What is it about me? What is my purpose? All right, many of you know I've talked about Dark Night of the Soul for me, but coming through it and shedding those layers and really having a spiritual practice to depend on is really what is guiding me out. All right? Check it out. Let's take all this energy, ground, focus, and set an intention for where you are this week. Join me for a moment if you can. Closing your eyes, taking a nice deep inhale, exhaling all the way down, deep into the earth, grounding your energy, pulling it in, calling it in from the week, calling it in from the weekend. right around you. Inhaling as you present your spirit. Feel it coming in for you. Exhaling, grounding, sending your energy, all that excess energy, almost like you're sending it through the roots, through the grounding cord, deep into the earth. Inhale, expand from the earth all the way up into the higher realms. Exhale, bring that absolute light, those streams of grace in with you, dropping right into the heart. Connecting your spirit with the greater spirit, source, creator, right into the heart. Know that you are loved. Know that you are known. Feel that energy for you. And we create a sacred space to set these intentions and to do this work, honoring where you are in this very moment. We find this season of spring, as I teach in the medicine wheel, in the direction of the east, where the sun rises, where we have the possibilities. We feel that energy coming in to inspire the new seeds, new projects, new ideas for your path. Feel the sun on your face. Let it shine, calling in the directions for guidance and protection this week to the east, the south, the west, and the north. Above you, below you, right into the very center of your heart, right into that God spot. Setting an intention for you. Feel those elevated emotions rise from the heart. Send it out. Send out the focus from your third eye, grounding with the energy of Mother Earth, the divine light coming in, and just send those intentions out, magnifying your energy field, setting it for the week. Inhaling and exhaling, sending the breath all the way down. Bringing the awareness back with that vibrant, radiant light of yours coming back. As we look to the cards that have come up for us this week. Blinking the eyes back open. Few majors this week, I will say, matching the energy out there. And I love this card first and foremost for the lovers. So this really is a card that asks you not only about the love around you, that's some of that Venus energy. Venus rules Libra, Libra's full moon, but also like your own divinity of who you are. What is your truth? What is your heart? What is that energy of your God spot? As you open up to that energy, your relationships you'll check in with. Full moon energy coming in this weekend will be a time to check in with those relationships of who you love, why you love, no conditions, not this kind of what will I get from it, but that heart energy for you. Where does that hit and resonate for you? So as we move through the week, the way we kind of moved into that energy, this is always a fun card when it comes up. The 10 of air. Air's our mind. So the 10 there is like, okay, we've had enough drama, enough victim energy, some of that Chiron, all right? There's some energy in the stars with the Chiron. So where can you say, okay, enough. I'm tired of being a victim. I'm tired of creating the drama in my life. It's all my mental. It's time to scoop it all up, cut those cords, send it out, and then we have the one, the beginning of a new mindset. So time to pull it all together, cut it, especially as this full moon comes in, let it be done. The next card is the moon card. I always love when this card comes up because it reminds us, okay, are we caught in the illusions of the mind? Or are we really tuning into our intuitive abilities? Can we really trust that gut energy? This is the time to expand your skills. We want to train our skills. We want to learn more about our intuitive ability. We want to know how to trust the gut. This is a beautiful card for all of us, all right? Yay. Hey, Diane, nice to see you too. So where are you really tuning into your intuition? Where are you training it? Hello, I teach it, right? Where are you training this? Or are you just kind of caught in all the energy out there? That would be for my empaths, right? Now, the next card is never so much of a favorite. It's the Tower, and it's reversed. The Tower does indicate structures coming down, all right? And we all know we need to do that, all right? We definitely do. Check out that podcast with Dr. Lissa, right? It's like, yes, we need the structures to come down. And as we do, new structures are built, but it was reversed. So sometimes when it's reversed, it's like, what are we ignoring in our own lives that need to be rebuilt? It's underneath the surface. What can you see about that? It's not a time to ignore it. All right, if something needs to be redone, a structure, a way of working, something like that, time to not ignore it any longer and see what you need to do to make the changes and use some of that Pluto and that Neptune energy to dream a little bit more about how you want to bring it out and make those changes for you. We don't want to have it crushing down. All right, so we do have some beautiful cards. Open to the light of the moon. Check in with the love of your own heart, that God spot within you, and then allow it to radiate out to your relationships. Really great time to do that, especially with that full moon. Cut the drama. Done, finished. Know that you're the one creating more and more. We can spin cycles in our mind. This is an air card. This is, look at that. It's like stabbing our own self in the hand. Enough of the victim. Choose to learn about your intuitive abilities. Choose to open up so you can be in the light. You can know which way to go. We have a lot of that. Should I quit? Should I start? Should I do this? Should I do that? A lot of that energy is going on. When you train your intuition, you can trust the messages coming in. They're always coming in. Then we have the Tower reversed. Where in your life is there something coming down? Sometimes this could even indicate a spiritual crisis. All right? Maybe your spiritual practice needs help. Hello, there are plenty of spiritual teachers around these days. Find one that resonates with you. Tune in, trust your gut, open to that beautiful heart space within you as we move through this week. Big week coming up cosmically, spiritually as well. All right, let me know if that resonates with you. Let me know if you'd like a card. I think I missed a few people coming in, but hello, hello, hello. Some of you are still on. So let's see, coming up for me this week, if you're in Birmingham, the Yoga Circle. We've been building the Awaken Tuesday class. It's a wake-up class, 8:15. We do some of the guashas, working with the jade rollers. We do a series in the Tibetan rites. We do some pranayama. We get our energy up there, and then we calm down and focus at the end. Fridays are restorative yoga at 5. Great class. It's been building really well. Come join us, bowls and all. Then Local Mad. All right, guys, tomorrow night is the first one with Forecast and Mert. Thank you so much, Mert. We're putting together Local Mad. Locals making a difference. If you're a creative, own your own business, work for yourself, a therapist in the healing arts, own a shop, come join us, 5:30 Forecast. We're going to have a little networking, talk about it, work together. We're going to do a little energy work, talk out the limited beliefs, have a support to help you grow and shine and be creative in your work. That is actually Monday, 4/11 at 5:30. And that's my events going on for right now. All right, so Ernest, how are you doing, Ernest? What's going on down there? Things better? Nine of Earth. All right, Ernest, this is a really nice card. This shows you that things are moving and growing and lining up for you, and more is coming. Nines are always about almost finished, but a little bit more. But look at the warm colors. It's almost like that first chakra energy is moving up in the physical world, creating this beautiful energy for you. Keep doing it, all right? Keep doing it. All right, let's see. Diane, you got the Sun card. I love this. We do this Friday night in our restorative class. So this is about that success, like know and honor what you're doing in your life. It's like the success rides through the tarot when we go through the ups and downs, and then we come out of it and we realize, even though it may have been hard or rough, we have learned a lot. And getting ourselves back up and back out, that is truly what success is. The sun is shining on you, my dear. I love that. All right, so Mark, going first for you. Mark, we got the Four of Water. So this is a beautiful balancing card. It's also a heart card, and it's just like reminding you of all the beautiful things in your life. Sitting under the tree, it's like that invisible energy. And it also reminds us, like, take nothing for granted. Sometimes you feel like, oh, what about me sometimes? But reminding yourself that there is beauty in the moment, and you have all this energy, and 4 is about balance. So feel that balance, especially water, of your emotions. Ernest, what did you say? Things are much better. We're in Singapore. COVID is much, oh, good. Good to hear. Much more under control. Loved your card. All right. Diane said she loved it too. Marissa, 10 of Fire. Woo, fire. We're in the energy of fire right now. And this too is a card that like brings energy together. Like looking at the success, and like you may even feel like some of things are coming like to completion. That's what 10s are about. But it's also representative of 10 is a 1, new beginnings. So just checking all the energy. I don't know, I just got a hit about your work. Like bringing all the goodness of your work and now getting ready for that next step. So checking in and noticing what it is that passion and that desire in your life, because it looks like some new beginnings are coming for you. All right, definitely love that. All right, who did I miss? Anybody else? Got a bunch of hearts there. Yay, absolutely. All right, got some fun people joining in. Got a lot of hearts. Anybody else, let me know. Anybody over here on Facebook? Got some hearts over here too. So there is lots going on. Love that. Yes, lots going on in the cosmos. It's time to center, focus, but also like open up to that creative energy. Open up to the light of the moon and the light within you, really building that light force. We were working on that in the Radiant Light Challenge, building that force of light, shining that light out into the world. It's really a beautiful time to know the truth for who you are and build your spiritual practice onto this pink full moon. All right, guys, check out the podcast. It is fun. It has some great recipes. She's awesome. You can find her on Instagram as well. Love, peace, and vegetables. Thank you to our sponsor, Forecast. Have a great week. Taking a moment, pulling all your energy in. Centering again one more time. Gratitude for your spirit. Gratitude for the greater spirit. Gratitude for your path as you move through it this week. Thanks again for listening to your spirit. Namaste.